So the Nittany Lions have taken game 2. And the block party, the service party, and the Nicole Fawcett party continuing for Russ Rose. There sits a brilliant coach. He knows how to push the right buttons. He knows how to prepare his team for postseason play. He knows what it takes to win conference championships. And he knows how to make sure that they learn life lessons along the way. That's Russ Rose.
I think that's a hallmark of his program. It's not just about being a student or an athlete. It's about growing as a person, and that's what he looks for. That's what he wants his student athletes to gain out of their college experience.
And there she is, on fire in English. At the net. And Hofstra, for the first time tonight, has the lead.
They do. That was a good decision by Rivera. She had Megan Hodge at the net as her blocker. Nice off-speed shot. Used her outside hand for the kill.
So Agoshi is now back in the center role, and that time rams it straight into the net. By the way, boys and girls, we have been told that the University of California at Los Angeles, the Bruins, have beaten USC in football 13-9. Blocked by Hodge. Penn State's on the board. By the way, that means UCLA shut them out in the second half.
Good chance there for Megan Hodge. Had a chance to get Rivera back. Nice block on the outside.
All right, put in play by Katie Price. Agoshi. Here comes Hodge. Alicia Glass is in the catbird seat. Anybody she chooses, she's in good shape.
Makes her job as a setter easier when you have a lot of weapons and a lot of choices, and they're all good ones.
3-1. Agoshi. Rivera. And Rivera looked over to Agoshi and said, that's my fault. That's on me.
She did. Took responsibility. Agoshi did a nice job of keeping that ball alive, and Rivera needed to keep that ball in play.
4 unanswered by Penn State. Agoshi. Rivera. Dug out. Hodge. Nope, didn't get there. After Laura Holloway did a great job of digging that ball out.
That was a great dig by Holloway back there. She was right in the seam of the block. Great dig. Too bad that Megan Hodge couldn't keep that ball in play.
Holloway, Glass, Hodge. Good block at the net that time by Beiersdorf and Kalinda.
It is. That's only their second block as a team for the night. Megan Hodge will need to make some changes.
So, Glass, Hodge, straight down the chute.
It's a great shot by her. She adjusted well and hit the ball off the hands of the blocker.
And the blocks tell the story, Julie.
They sure do. Lopsided as we expected. Allowing Hofstra to be their hitting negative right now.
Armato has 10 of the 15 blocks. It's long, by the way. 10 of the 15 blocks belong to Krista.
She's a force at the net, Steve. Offensively, sometimes maybe she's not always getting the kills, but certainly as a blocker, she's aggressive at the net, and that's what you want to see.
The Rockets puts it in play. Glass to Armato. Armato to Glass. Roll reversal.
Good decision there by Alicia Glass to take the ball over on the setter dump. Krista Armato keeps this ball in play, and Alicia Glass makes a great decision with the right hand. Good tip down.
Armato will serve Melissa Walbridge, by the way, to the front row. And there she is on cue. I love when athletes understand where we're going with the broadcast, okay?
They do. Walbridge knew just what you were talking about. She controlled the net, started with the serve of Armato.
We had this big script meeting earlier in the week, and she got it. Agoshi, curling, wide, 7-4, 8-4. Krista Armato. Hit the tape and dive. Holhouse will replace Armato. Quick conversation with Russ Rose. Russ did most of the talking.
I'm sure he was telling her that they can't afford to miss serves like that, and she needs to keep the ball in play, or else he'll find somebody who can do that.
Walbridge on the slide, then to the block. Here comes Cassie Sawyer in her final match at Rec Hall. She is now 1 kill away from 1,000. Glass. Take.
Definitely not what Coach Rose wants to see. As a server, when you go back, you need to be aware. Krista Armato missed the last serve. Alicia Glass couldn't afford to go back and miss another one.
Russ Rose with Salima Rockwell. Selena, talking about great servers. Cassie Sawyer killed number 1,000 in her career. The 17th Nittany Lion to reach that pinnacle, and she does it in her final match at Rec Hall.
Again, Cassie Sawyer hitting from the right side over there on that slide. One of her best swings.
Rivera, there's Sawyer. Wide.
Not what you want to see there for Hofstra. They have a chance to keep that ball in play, and they take a free ball out of bounds. That's a careless error. Coach Netherby wants to talk about it.
I don't blame Lauren, wants to sit down and talk about it. There's Cassie Sawyer and what she's just achieved. A fine career. She's fought through injuries, but she's there and trying to get her team into the Sweet 16.
She sure has, Steve, and she's been another player who's done a great job adjusting. She started out here as a middle blocker, and then they moved her to the right side, and she's done a great job.
Penn State leads it upstairs to Tedenville. There she is. In her last match at Rec Hall, Agoshi, curling, dug out by Glass. Cassie goes to Hodge.
They do a nice job of keeping the ball in play there.
I was going to say senior to freshman.
That's okay. Cassie stepped up. She's taken over the role as the help setter from the right side very well.
That was long. Talk a little bit about that, being the help setter.
As a right side player, if the setter is in the back row and she takes the first ball on a dig, then basically the easiest play is for the person right in front of her, which would be the right side hitter, to step up and then run the offense and be the help setter in that situation. Cassie's got great hands and does a great job of that.
At the net, jump ball, Walbridge. Walbridge does it again. There's Melissa to the bench in favor of Harmato. Penn State leads at 13-7, trying to close it out. That skipped the tape. Holloway's there, but not quite the pass that Russ Rose would want.
Wasn't. That overpass isn't the kind of controlled dig that she should have had from the back row. Allowed their team to get a nice overpass kill.
13-8 Nittany Lions here in game number 3. Glass, Sawyer, 1001.
I've always thought that Cassie's best swing was a wide slide going down the line. Very few people can stop her. She does a great job, and she's got a fast arm. Hits over the blocker on that side.
There's Katie Price, who just replaced Cassie Sawyer. Agoshi, Rivera. 14-9, Beverly Rivera, who, by the way, I mentioned how Curley has 383 kills. Rivera's only 7 behind her. Glass, Hodge. Agoshi, Kalinda. Holloway's there. Glass, nice set to Hodge. Jump ball. Jump ball. Hofstra wins it.
Krista Harmato did a good job trying to keep the ball alive, but Hofstra was able to stay with it a little bit longer, and the ball fell.
14-10, Hofstra closes the gap. Good job there by Price. Now it's a free ball, Hofstra. Agoshi, Hallhouse, Glass, Harmato.
There's a great swing up there out of the middle from Krista Harmato. Alicia set a nice quick ball in the middle. They couldn't handle the ball.
Numero uno. Fawcett back in. But you're not going to get any help on that.
Penn State started out this match, Steve, serving very well. Their ace-to-error ratio was in their favor. Now they've had quite a few errors in this game 3. I'm sure Coach Rose is not happy about that.
Off the serve from Durakis, Fawcett is denied. Glass, push. Now it's 15-12, and Hofstra's playing its best volleyball of the night.
Errors that Penn State's making is allowing Hofstra to generate their own momentum. They're achieving success on their side.
Russ Rose. For that, Harmato. Kalinda outside. Denied at the net. I think Glass got that one.
She did. It was she set a good block out there, had a chance to keep her hands over, penetrate the net, not allow the ball to cross. They need to get some momentum back on their side.
Joni Gilman will put it in play. Wide. disappointed, obviously. She exits in favor of Hofstra. So it's 16-13 Nittany Lions. Price, Glass, Hodge, Curley, Kalinda. 17-13, Sawyer back for Price. That will put Sawyer, Walbridge, and Fawcett together up front. Walbridge was there. There's Fawcett. Glass. Sawyer. It's Cassie's night.
They do a great job. Nicole Fawcett keeps that ball in play at the net. Gives Alicia a chance to set Cassie on the right side.
Also, Chris Brown, effective serve again. Big swing angle.
That was a one-on-one hitting opportunity for Engel. Nicole Fawcett probably should have stepped in, forced her to hit the ball down the line, but instead she gave her the easy cross-court shot.
Lauren Engel, one of 3 Hofstra players with over 300 kills this year. Glass. Fawcett. Rivera. No way.
Great job by the Penn State block to stay disciplined and stay at the net. They had a chance to get a late touch on that block.
19-14, here comes Fawcett. Agoshi takes it herself. Hofstra is there. Hodge from Glass.
Agoshi's very dangerous at the net as a setter. She's so small that she actually can't be called for a back row violation because she'll never be above the height of the net. So whether she's front row or back row, Penn State's defenders need to honor her.
Fawcett drills another one. Angle free ball, Penn State. Hofstra, Glass, Sawyer.
Great swing by Cassie on the right side. Just went over top of the blocker.
There's your senior playing like it's, you can see the tape near the end. Off the tape that time, though, by Fawcett, 21-15. Penn State won the opener 30-20, took game 2 with relative ease 30-12, but game 3, Hofstra's played very well. Walbridge.
I think Hofstra's doing a number of things well, whether it was the change with Agoshi back as the setter, and also the arrows that Penn State's making from the service line. Much tighter game than the second one.
22-15 Nittany Lions. Harmano in for Walbridge. Agoshi. And Amanda Beiersdorf puts it away.
Hofstra doing a great job of keeping the ball in play defensively, allowing Agoshi to run her offense.
22-16 Nittany Lions. Game 3. Agoshi. Glass, short ball, Harmano, there's Agoshi, and Harmano puts it away.
Chris is such a great athlete. She can get off the floor so quickly. Very few players can do that as well as she can. She has a chance to go up and have two swings in a row.